entitled to something, should we really hold Mr. Burns and Flanders accountable for that? The voice, the very talented voice, I should say, Mr. Burns and Flanders, should we hold him accountable for his actions and his decision? I don't know, because if he feels he's entitled to this after so many years of contributions, maybe he should get what he wants. In terms of professional wrestling coverage, we are still shitting all over the Authority and champion Seth Rollins. We've thrown up video blogs on Seth Rollins and how I don't really agree with Seth Rollins being the champion. In WWE, the future of Brie Bella we are talking about. Brock Lesnar coming back. Possibly his suspension is going to be up. The time for that coming to an end. We'd love to see Brock Lesnar back in WWE. The future of Sting and The Undertaker being talked about so much in the way of conversation. Alexis Bliss, the NXT diva, we're talking about her. And a lot of conversation about Kevin Owens and what he's going to be doing in his first match in WWE on pay-per-view for the U.S. Championship against John Cena, looking to make a name for himself. And Becky Lynch's road to recovery on NXT. She is a phenomenal diva in the NXT Divas division. She's going to be coming up to WWE really soon. Her road to recovery is being looked at over on WWE.com on the subsite. For NXT. There's so much going on in the way of news coverage. And it's National Burger Day. I think it should be called International Burger Day because it's being celebrated in Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom. Everybody's celebrating and honoring burgers today, and it's Police and Peace Awareness Award week this week. And tomorrow they're going to be presenting awards to police and peace recipients all over. So that's going to be fun too. Of course, we're just coming out Police Week, and now tomorrow is the awards ceremony for police and peace offerings. So that's going to be really exciting to take a look at that. We are talking about so much in the way of news coverage, and it's all going down on our Facebook page at HEW Entertainment, and on Twitter at Jonathan Clark 1. This week, what I have for you, the ascension of Ariana Grande is noticeable. It should be talked about more than what it probably is. She's got millions of fans out there. Was a big fan of Ariana Grande for forever. I said Ariana Grande was going to go right to the top of both the music and the entertainment business, and my prediction was fallen through with. Obviously, Ariana Grande is one of the top 5 celebrities in the world right now. I think she can easily be considered to be in the same category of a Taylor Swift, a Selena Gomez, a Demi Lovato. She has definitely earned the reputation of being one of the biggest stars in the world. I remember when her album, You're Everything, premiered a little over a year ago. She had so many hits off that album, her first #1 going to the top of the charts within weeks of its premiere, featuring Iggy Azalea. Of course, it was called Problem. We all remember that one. Bang Bang, featuring Jessie J and Nicki Minaj. Break Free, Love Me Harder, featuring The Weeknd. Of course, Zedd got in there for Break Free as well. A tremendous cast of guest appearances on all of Ariana Grande's singles, despite getting help from people like Zedd right through to Jessie J. She did go to the top, and it was because of a tremendous work ethic that she exemplified. Now, when her TV show Sam and Cat folded after just 35 episodes and was canceled, and it was announced on Twitter by Ariana Grande that she would never forget the memories that Sam and Cat gave her as a young actress of 21 years of age, she said she was going to look at it to broaden her horizons. She wasn't going to be depressed over it. She was just going to look at it as an opportunity to get elsewhere with her career. Obviously, the political point of view of this was kayfabe. Of course, the friendship between Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande that we saw on television was not necessarily the case because they couldn't get along for 5 minutes. Nickelodeon threw the idea of Sam and Cat out through the door from a political point of view, and now both Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande have gone elsewhere with their careers. And obviously, Ariana Grande is looking at this as an opportunity to broaden her horizons and to go elsewhere with her career and achieve more, and I don't think she should be held accountable for it. She handled it very professionally by sending out a tweet, one of the few celebrities I'll give the benefit of the doubt to, and an exception for giving out a tweet, because I find that going to Twitter to handle a political issue is very unprofessional, but I will give Ariana Grande the benefit of the doubt, something I do very rarely for celebrities and professional athletes. But Ariana Grande, you can kind of get away with it because of who you are. I was always a big fan of Ariana Grande and everything she did for both the music business and the entertainment industry, so I will go ahead and give her credit where credit is due. I think it's only a matter of time before she also breaks out onto the big screen. We have not seen her on the big screen just yet, but in time, maybe the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to be seeing that for Ariana Grande. If she can have success as a musical artist in the music business, going to the top of the charts with more than just one single, either in the top 10 or going all the way to #1 like Problem previously did, if she can have a tremendous amount of success on television for Nickelodeon in shows like Victorious and Sam and Cat, the spin-off from shows like Victorious and iCarly, if she can have success in every aspect, every genre of her career, then obviously she can branch out from television and music into movies It's only a matter of time. If Miley Cyrus and Demi Lovato can do it, obviously she can too. It's only going to take her a matter of time before she does that. Victoria Justice was one of the first ones to go to the big screen off of Victorious, and Ariana Grande is not too far behind. In my opinion, she did a tremendous job hosting the AT40 countdown in the absence of Ryan Seacrest, answering questions from fans. She took time out to review the chart, give her opinion on some of the singles on the chart. She even had a chance to do something a lot of celebrities don't have a chance to do, and that's play her own songs more than once on the top 40 chart and talk about her success. It's amazing how far Ariana Grande has come. She's already been the recipient of many awards at award shows. The emotional connection she shares with her fans, I can never give her enough credit for that. I mean, she was so emotionally connected at the AMA award show a couple of months ago when she closed her eyes during a performance of one of her singles that was making her a hit at that time. If you notice, she was very emotionally connected. She drowned out the fans after the performance. She almost broke down in tears. Every time she receives an award, whether it be for favorite actress or favorite TV show at the 2014 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, receiving more than one award, very emotionally connected with her fans. She knew her time was coming up almost in her acceptance speech of favorite actress from the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards and accepting the award along with the original cast of Sam and Cat in the absence of Jeanette McCurdy. She almost knew her time was coming up. She said she was very thankful for Dan Schneider and Nickelodeon giving her the opportunity to play her character Cat Valentine. She obviously went the distance with that, and I think that really puts her potential on display, and I really think that she needs to be given the benefit of the doubt and put on that pedestal of success and be given credit where credit is due, because if not for Cat Valentine and her portrayal of that character, I mean, who else was going to do it, and what else would Ariana Grande have had to fall back on? Yes, she had a role in the Broadway musical The Lion King, but was really that enough to give Ariana Grande the momentum she needed to become one of the biggest stars in the world? Not really. Television and the music business definitely did a tremendous amount of justice for Ariana Grande and got her to a pivotal point in her career. She has a great relationship with her fans, great relationship with her friends and family outside of the music and entertainment business. She talks about her mother very highly, talking about her mother being a developer of communication software for the military. She also enjoys spending time baking cookies and baking just different meals and things. So obviously Ariana Grande's character traits from Sam and Cat was carried over from her personal life. Of course, they used the personal life traits of Ariana Grande and comprised that into her character on television. Loves to spend a great deal of time baking and with her friends and her family. So that's great, and those are admirable qualities in my opinion. Ariana Grande definitely going the distance with her career. I think that definitely she's in a category of Taylor Swift because if Taylor Swift can take in $64 million, I don't know what the statistical earnings of Ariana Grande on the celebrity earnings list looks like here at the halfway point of 2015, not even past the halfway point of 2015, but I would say they are up there. Probably not as much as what Taylor Swift took in last year of $64 million or Beyonce's $116 million she earned. But I would have to say they're up there because millions of fans out there have purchased the Ariana Grande album, either that or they've downloaded it off iTunes, so she is getting the numbers. And her record label is definitely noticing Ariana Grande for that. It's only a matter of time, I think, before Ariana Grande performs with the likes of Snoop Dogg and other celebrities out there like Kanye West. I mean, hey, already on her resume, she has singles out there with Iggy Azalea, Zedd, Jessie J, Nicki Minaj. It's only a matter of time before we hear a Snoop Dogg single with Ariana Grande or a Kanye West single or a Taylor Swift single. It's going to be amazing seeing who Ariana Grande, hearing who Ariana Grande, rather, will comprise with, will compilate with in the coming months. I'd love to hear a single with herself and Kanye West or a single with herself and Snoop Dogg. There's so much potential that goes with Ariana Grande. And hey, if some people who are on a lower level than Ariana Grande can get that opportunity to get a single in there with Eminem or Snoop Dogg, she can do it. Can you imagine if Ariana Grande broke out a rap for a single with Eminem or Snoop Dogg and how far she would go with that? Hey, if Miley Cyrus can do it with Juicy J, 23, remember that? And the song Real and True. If she can bust out raps, then Ariana Grande can pretty much do the same thing. It's just a matter of her being given the opportunity to do it. I mean, there's so much potential that goes with Ariana Grande's potential and character. She's got a very colorful personality, and she seems to have it all there in the right place for entertainment. Very few celebrities have all the qualities wrapped up into one phenomenal package, and Ariana Grande is one of the few celebrities you can kind of make an exception for. There are also a lot of interesting stories that goes with Ariana Grande's ascension to the top of the business. One of the things that really stood out to me was that she had just a personal relationship with a friend on Twitter that amounted to something greater. I'm not so sure if she's with that same individual. A lot of people have reported to me that she isn't. She's actually single, and she's on the market. It's kind of open market now for Ariana Grande, but there are a lot of interesting stories. I just mentioned the one about her spending a lot of her free time baking and with her family and her friends, and how her mom developed communication software for the military. I mean, very talented people coming from Ariana Grande's family. She also had previous roles in Broadway musicals such as The Lion King. Of course, Matt Bennett was in there as well. She learned from some of the best and definitely has used what she has learned to achieve success. And we shouldn't hold Ariana Grande accountable for some of the mistakes she may have made with co-stars Jeanette McCurdy, because I think that was just only really holding Ariana Grande back. If you want to choose to look at it as a way for a downfall of Ariana Grande, you can do that. But I mean, really, what it comes down to is people like Jeanette McCurdy may have just been holding Ariana Grande back from their truest potentials. And now that Ariana Grande is away from people who were kind of holding her back, then she can just achieve more. And I think it's only a matter of time before she goes to the top and will stay there. I say that 2015 was going to be Ariana Grande's year, and a lot of previous video blogs that I did. I just recently threw up an additional Ariana Grande video blog to this one, which is the latest one you will hear on our YouTube channel archive for you at Jonathan Clark 22. Obviously, my prediction of 2015 being the year of Ariana Grande has been followed through with. I did a follow-up video to that one that I archived earlier this year, a couple of days ago, and this is the latest Ariana Grande video blog that you will find and hear on our YouTube channel. Usually when it comes to my predictions about these celebrities like Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift and Demi Lovato, they are followed through with. They aren't very inaccurate. They are always usually accurate assumptions when it comes to celebrities like Ariana Grande. And obviously my assumption of Ariana Grande proved it to be an accurate one, more so than an inaccurate one, like I had many issues with entertainment and professional wrestling. But when it comes to my predictions about Ariana Grande, they have been all followed through with. I mean, what is there to say negative about Ariana Grande? You can say all you want about her image and how she's wearing the short skirts and how she's wearing the scantily-clad tops, how she's wearing way too much makeup. But I mean, really, who hasn't gone that far with their characters and the distribution of their image? I mean, Miley Cyrus, we never thought Miley Cyrus would take a swerve on her road to success, but she did, cutting her hair off, the hair that made her famous, changing her image so drastically. Demi Lovato did the same thing. We criticized all of them, and, you know, it's to be expected. We're going to hear criticism about Ariana Grande, but the difference between Ariana Grande and someone like a Miley Cyrus is Ariana Grande knows what she wants out of life. I think Miley Cyrus is at a point where she only knows so much of what she wants out of life, and I think that she really just attested a lot of things she did previously in her life, and that's why she's lashing it along with a lot of other celebrities who are going the same route with their careers and the choices they are making. I have questioned a lot of choices that a lot of celebrities are making in the way of Miley Cyrus's, and especially Selena Gomez with everything, that debacle with Justin Bieber. But here's the thing about Ariana Grande. She seems to be more clear and more certain on what she wants, and I think that that is something